Hi, my name is Mark Ikonomu. I am a competitive bodybuilder, fitness nut, and mammoth athlete. In December of 2018, Mammoth Supplements released Mammoth Meal to the world, and that's where this story begins. Mammoth has given me a challenge to survive on nothing but Mammoth Meal for 30 days straight. I can use other Mammoth products, and if I want to, I can add other ingredients to my Mammoth Meal shake. I've never done anything like this before, and I'm looking forward to taking you with me on my journey. All right, welcome to day 4 of the Mammoth Meal Challenge. I didn't wake up early enough today to go to the gym. I'm gonna try and go after I finish my shift, but we'll see because it's Friday and the gym's closed early that I go to. So if I can't go tonight, I'll end up just using today as a rest day and getting my workout in that I was gonna do today, tomorrow. So we'll see how it goes. So I was going over some of my my comments that you guys have left for me on my Instagram, Mark_icon. And I saw one girl specifically had left a comment saying she wanted to give the Mammoth Meal 30-day challenge a try. And I think that's fantastic. So not too long now, in probably the next 5 minutes or so, I'll be giving her a quick phone call.
Hello?
Hey, is this Erin?
Yeah, speaking.
Awesome, Erin. This is Mark Ikonomu. How are you doing today?
I'm doing okay. I'm just waking up kind of from a 12-hour shift.
Okay, awesome.
How are
Well,
you?
I'm good. I'm about 7 hours into my 12-hour shift, and yeah, I'm excited to get it done.
So you know.
Trust me when I say I know. I'm not running on much sleep over here.
Yeah, I'm always the same.
Okay, so just to let you know, I am recording this conversation, and I'm going to try and include it on the day 4 Mammoth Meal video, if that's okay with you.
Yep.
Awesome. And Erin, just to give anybody watching the video a little background about this conversation, you're out in Alberta, and you're one of my followers on Instagram, so I saw you left a comment on one of the Mammoth Meal videos saying that you wanted to give the 30-day Mammoth Meal Challenge a try.
Yeah, I actually bought some yesterday.
You bought some. What flavor did you get?
I got the chocolate fudge brownie.
Okay, good call. That's one of my favorite flavors for sure.
I'm a chocoholic, so I figure I can't go wrong with that one.
Okay, awesome. So tell me a little bit about yourself. Have you ever tried supplements in the past? Have you used Mammoth supplements at all in the past?
I've actually used a lot of supplements, mostly for pre-workout for Mammoth.
Yep, we do make a really killer pre-workout, our Mammoth Pump.
Yeah, I've been using supplements for a while now. I had dropped about 119 pounds.
Oh my goodness. Well, Erin, congratulations. That I've lost 75 pounds in my journey, and that doesn't even come close to what you've cracked. So seriously, congratulations.
Thank you. It's taken a while. It was over the course of about a year. But since going into the job that I have now, I'm kind of like, my eating is not the best just because I don't have time.
Yeah, no.
So, with supplements, I use mostly just BCAAs, Pre's, and protein right now. Not much else, but
okay.
I've always been interested in seeing if I can add some other stuff that'll just give me some help.
Yeah, no, 100%. Now, the big difference between protein and Mammoth Meal is just the fact that it's, as a meal replacement, we basically loaded it up with a lot of healthy carbs and fats. So a protein shake, and for example, Mammoth Whey or Mammoth Isolate, you might have 25 to 30 grams of protein, but there's going to be very, very minimal fat and carbs in those products. Whereas with Mammoth Meal, it doesn't just have the protein content, but it also has 10 grams of carbs per scoop and 2.25 grams of fat per scoop. So it really is more of a meal replacement than, say, a protein shake.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm just looking for something to like fuel me throughout the day.
Okay, yeah, no, I mean, honestly, like normally if you see on Instagram, I eat steak, chicken, fish all day long. But since starting this challenge this week, I found that Mammoth Meal's actually been keeping me pretty fueled. Like, I've literally been eating nothing but meal for this entire challenge so far.
Yeah, like with my job, it's an active job. So I'm actually a canine officer at a facility out here,
Okay.
and I will literally run on coffee.
Got you. Well,
Which,
one thing to
is
keep in
not
mind.
cutting it.
Yeah, no, I completely understand. One thing to keep in mind though, Aaron, and for anybody watching this video as well, is that the Mammoth Meal 30-day challenge, it's an extreme challenge. So we're not really recommending necessarily anybody do it per se as I am, where you're eating nothing but Mammoth Meal and Mammoth products. Just because for health reasons, it may not be suitable for the individual. So what I would at least recommend for yourself, Aaron, as well as anybody else wanting to supplement and replace some of their meals with Mammoth Meal, is to not replace every single meal with it. So I'd still obviously fuel with it and use it, but I wouldn't only consume Mammoth Meal. It's kind of a very cool challenge that Mammoth came up with, but it's not necessarily a realistic sustainable lifestyle. So for that reason, again, I would definitely use it heavily, but also be incorporating actual meals into your diet as well.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm mostly going to use it when I get going in the day.
Yep, no.
I usually work until 1 a.m. So.
Okay, so you're probably going to be using it like the first half of the day, and then kind of the second half you'll kind of consume more whole foods, I assume?
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Perfect. Yeah, well, one of the biggest benefits behind Mammoth Meal is it's perfect for people like you and I who are just always on the move, always on the go. I know, like I was saying in my last video, I try to eat meals every 2.5 hours, but it's not just the eating part that's hard. I mean, you got to cook those foods, you got to bring them with you, and even just taking the time to actually eat them, it takes a lot of time. So you're going to notice that for your mornings that you're consuming Mammoth Meal, you're going to save a crazy amount of time, but you're actually going to be fueled. So most of the times when you skip breakfast, skip a few meals, you usually feel like crap. But now that you can quickly get these nutrients into you, you're going to see that you have a lot more energy to go about your mornings.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing for me is if I'm moving around at work, I work outside for the most part. I'm not anywhere near any sort of stove or microwave for hours on end. So if I can carry a shake with me, that's awesome.
Okay, perfect. Well, I'm very excited to see how you yourself are going to transform your physique with Mammoth Meal. I know with myself, it's already made pretty crazy differences in just a few days. But definitely keep us updated. If you're going to post anything on social, tag, Get Mammoth or even myself, Mark Icon, and we'll definitely try and share and get it out to the world as much as we can.
Yeah, for sure. Like I'm hoping it'll help me give me that push to just reach the end. I mean, I know I'll never have an end goal.
Exactly. No, we're always adapting, upgrading, and once you hit one goal, you just set out to hit a brand new goal. But you are going to notice some very big benefits behind Mammoth Meal. I can assure you of that.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what it does.
Yeah, no, exactly. Well, Aaron, it was good talking to you. I'm going to be kind of following your journey a little bit as well, and I'll see how you make out with Mammoth Meal yourself.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll keep following yours as well.
Okay, perfect.
It's definitely been a good inspiration.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that a lot. I appreciate it a lot.
Awesome. Thank you again so much.
No problem, Aaron. Have a great day. So I just finished up a call there with Erin. She's based out of Alberta. She works for the K9 department, so like many of you guys, she's busy all day long. Specifically for her, she finds that in the mornings she doesn't have time to get those meals in, and that doesn't really leave her with a whole lot of energy. So for her, she's going to be taking Mammoth Meal mainly in the mornings, and she's going to incorporate that into her routine as well. So I'm excited to see her own transformation off of Mammoth Meal. And for all of you guys out there as well, I highly recommend you get some, incorporate it into your life, and see how it can benefit you. So I was able to get a bro to come cover the last hour of my shift, which means I have just under an hour to go pump out some legs. So I'm going to take you guys with me. It's the very first leg day of this Mammoth Meal challenge. I'm not going to lie, I'm feeling pretty hungry right now, but I am so ready for a pump. So let's get this, guys. So my camera ended up dying at the gym. I don't think I missed too many exercises, just an extra hamstring exercise or two, and I think some calves at the end. My gym closes at 10 p.m. on a Friday night, guys. And let me tell you, if you're a bodybuilder and your gym closes at 10 on a Friday, that is not a good thing. But I'm working with what I got here, and we're going to do the best we can. So, like I was telling you guys earlier, I was pretty hungry going into that workout, and it was a pretty intense workout. I didn't have a lot of time, I didn't take a lot of rest. I'm covered in sweat right now. So what I decided to do, instead of going with Mammoth Meal for my post-workout, is I'm incorporating Mammoth Mass. Okay, so Mammoth Mass. Why would I include this over Mammoth Meal? Well, it's got a lot more carbs in it, and that's the truth. So it's got, per 2 scoops, which is what I used, it has 115 grams of carbs. But that 115 grams of carbs in the Mammoth Mass that I'm taking for my post-workout, the carbohydrates derive from oat fiber, sweet potato, and quinoa. So those are all very, very clean sources. So I decided to up my carbohydrate for post-workout. For post-workout recovery, I have been using Tim Tam products, and honestly it's professional grade recovery equipment, and it works wonders. So tonight I had a big leg day, so as a result we're going to be using the Tim Tam power massager. Got the pointed tip edge here. It specifically targets your muscles to break down the muscle to help recover it. So it's coming up to 2 a.m. now. I'm pretty much all done the day and getting ready for bed, which is very, very much needed at this point. To give you guys a summary of the day, cravings pretty much the same as yesterday, so not overly bad, but definitely noticeable. Around leg day was the first leg workout of the Mammoth Meal Challenge, and I definitely noticed a lack of food in me. Regarding the workout, I definitely had a good pump, but feeling a little bit on the flat side. So we'll see how that goes as I progress in this challenge. So in terms of what I took in for the day, I took in 24 scoops of Mammoth Meal, and I took in 2 scoops of Mammoth Mass. So that's going to give me 3,025 calories, 270 grams of protein, 355 grams of carb, and just under 60 grams of fat. So I can definitely notice I'm leaning out still, like I was saying, but what I am starting to pick up on is the fact that I'm going a little bit flat, or at least I feel that way. But that's after not bulking, but eating a lot of ground beef, potato, pasta. That's kind of what I was eating leading into this. But I definitely notice I'm leaning out quite a bit, not overly losing too much size, which is nice at this point. So yeah, day 4 of no meals done, and luckily I don't work this weekend, so I can finally catch up on some sleep I've been missing. But I'm excited to show you guys what I have in store for the weekend, so stay tuned.